Have you ever imagined that the standard laws of physics we are following could be proven wrong? Yes, recently a group of scientists actually proved that with their massive experiment. Experiments with particles known as muons suggest that there are forms of matter and energy vital to the nature and evolution of the cosmos that are not yet known to science. Came up to the headlines of the New York Times newspaper. It claims that a tiny particle's wobble could open the known laws of physics. To understand the experiment, we first need to know about a tiny subatomic particle which named as muon. It is a particle holds the center stage of quantum physics. It is a subatomic particle of the same class as an electron. Also contains the negative charge. But they are 200 times massive compared to their cousins who are electrons. That's why they are often called as fat electrons. They have a property called spin, which makes them behave like tiny magnets. The famous quantum theory states that the empty space is not really empty. In fact, there are lots of virtual particles. According to Paul Dirac, who is one of the founders of quantum theory, derived a formula where he said the g factor, which is the magnetic moment of muon, should be 2. But muons aren't alone, so the formula must be corrected for the quantum physics. That means the factor g could be more than 2. And after that, scientists repeatedly running experiments to find the value of g. The experiment began in 1998 with the lead of Dr. Polly, who was then a graduate research student. In the experiment, an accelerator created the beams of muons and sent them into a 50-foot wide storage ring, a giant racetrack controlled by superconducting magnets. And the value of g they got from the experiment was totally different from the standard model. But due to lack of funding money to redo the experiment, they retired the 50-foot muon storage ring in 2001. And the universe again was left hanging. But at the later on, a new campus devoted at Fermilab to study muons, and that opened up a world of possibilities. Dr. Polly again restarted his experiment with several fellow scientists. For the experiment, they needed the 50-foot magnet racetrack again. So they have brought it from Brookhaven by using seaboard and by a truck. The experiment started in 2018 with more intense muon beam and 20 times more data. They have sent muons around that magnetic track so that particles could exist long enough for researchers to get a closer look at them. They found that the magnetic spin of muons is 0.1% different compared to the standard model, which claims the value of g factor of muons is not equal to 2. That means it is really a contradiction with quantum physics theory. After this new invention, scientists are now wondering that how much thing is left to discover in this universe. Okay, so that's it from here. I hope this video was useful. Stay tuned for upcoming more videos regarding latest science and technologies.